Your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
After kind of a foggy start to our Tuesday, we've seen now more sunshine, and we should see pretty clear skies for the rest of the evening, with temperatures underneath all that sunshine coming in nice in the upper 70s and low 80s. 79 degrees in Bloomington as well as Pontiac, 81 in Champaign as well as in Mattoon, and we have some of those blue skies still showing up on our Gibson Area Hospital Health Services weather camera, part of our Roofing Dog iNet, with winds that are very light out of the north right now, generally under 10 miles an hour. The rest of our forecast should be dry. However, we do think that some fog is going to develop overnight tonight, but we are talking about a very wet forecast for our Wednesday coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
It's another day of gripping testimony in Peoria. What investigators say happened when they turned Brent Christensen's apartment inside out.
A donation box is taken from this grocery store, who police say stole from disabled veterans.
Take from the rich and gives to the poor.
He calls himself the Robin Hood of Danville, and hundreds love him for what he's doing.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
A deep dive into what federal prosecutors call a deep clean. Day 5 of Brent Christensen's trial gave the jury a grand tour of his apartment. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Today, the government presented pieces of drywall, carpet, and pipes. They say show Christensen tried to cover up his crime. U of I scholar Ying Zhang was kidnapped and killed 2 years ago. Christensen is charged with her death. WCIA 3's Aaron Eads is live in Peoria, where the trial is happening. Aaron, the FBI actually tore up parts of his apartment.
Yeah, Jennifer, they took out the entire vanity, the pipe under it, part of the wall behind his bed, the carpet under that, and much more than that. All of the pieces that pictures showed were glowing when they were sprayed with a luminol substance. Now, today, FBI agents testified luminol glows when it comes into contact with blood, body fluid, or cleaning products. That's what one special agent said he believes was the case in Christensen's apartment. It looked like the areas under and behind the bed were deep cleaned, and they testified that the underside of a piece of carpet there tested positive for blood. Another agent told the courtroom they confirmed Christensen put in an apartment maintenance request to have his bathroom cleaned for mold, and a McHenry County Sheriff's deputy testified his cadaver-sniffing dog detected the scent of remains underneath the bathroom vanity. The defense questioned the dog's reliability after the deputy said it didn't detect the blood under the carpet. The deputy said those were two different situations. Today, the jury also heard from two witnesses not connected to CSI at his apartment. Emily Hogan was a U of I grad student 2 years ago. She says she was approached by a man in the black car saying he was an undercover cop and asking her to hop inside to answer questions. Hogan refused, then called police. The FBI brought her in and gave her a photo lineup of possible suspects. She identified Christensen as the man she talked to. Today, we also heard testimony from Charles Hill. He was locked up in the Macon County Jail in summer 2017 and says he became friends with Christensen there. They would buy each other commissary items. Hill testified that Christensen told him almost the same story he told the FBI, that he picked up a woman but dropped her off a short time later. Hill tipped off a correctional officer about that and later ended up talking to the FBI. But today in court, the defense gave him a harsh cross-examination, suggesting he was forgetting details about what Christensen actually told him or not. Now, tomorrow, we are expecting to hear from Christensen's ex-girlfriend, who secretly recorded his gruesome claims about what he did to Zhang while she was wearing a wire for the FBI. His ex-wife is also expected to take the stand later this week as a witness for the defense. There's so much more about this on our website, WCIA.com. Live in Peoria, Aaron Eads, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Aaron, thank you for that, and we'll see you again tomorrow. And we will continue giving you the latest updates on this trial. To get them and alerts, just download our WCIA 3 News app. An update for you now. We now know how a Decatur man died after he was found on some stairs Sunday night. The Macon County coroner says 36-year-old Daryl Bowie was stabbed in the leg. He was pronounced dead at the scene near Church and Peoria Streets. The investigation is still going on. Anyone with information should call police.
The day after a man was found dead, another was shot and sent to the hospital. It happened in Decatur at the Econo Lodge in Wingate. Police say a man from Missouri was shot in the back. He's expected to be okay. Officers spent much of the morning checking the parking lot and dusting for fingerprints. No one's been taken into custody. A man in Danville is facing up to 30 years in prison for beating and robbing two people during a home invasion. 19-year-old Jaziel Shumpert was found guilty today. He forced a man into his home at gunpoint 2 years ago. He held him and a 26-year-old woman hostage. Shumpert hit both victims, then stole 2 cars from them. New at 6, authorities in Christian County have been on the lookout for 2 people accused of stealing from veterans.
The theft happened last month at Taylorville's Kroger. This week, they had a break in the case. WCIA 3's Andy Olson has the story.
In May, Taylorville police got several calls about a theft of donation money from Kroger. All the money was supposed to go to the United Service Organization. The grocery chain had the box out to give back to veterans who were hurt overseas. Christian County Crime Stoppers posted a surveillance photo of the 2 suspects on Monday, hoping to get help from the public finding the 2 responsible. And less than 24 hours later, 1 suspect was found. Alan Mills works for Taylorville Police.
Apparently, her or somebody close to her brought it to her attention. She became aware that we were looking for her, and she came and turned herself in.
The Taylorville store says they usually collect donations around Veterans Day and Memorial Day to support people who served. Mills says this kind of crime isn't sitting over well with the community.
Just the fact that somebody would take a donation jar makes it a little more, not that other thefts aren't as important, but that one just seems to hit home, especially when it's for wounded veterans, which either people know somebody that served or had somebody in their family serve.
In Taylorville, Andy Olson, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Police are still looking for the other suspect, the man in this picture. If you know anything, call Christian County Crime Stoppers.
Robin Hood stole from the rich to give to the poor. Now, one man in central Illinois has been given that title.
And also tonight.
Every day somebody wants to know about Illinois hockey, which is great. I think it speaks to the interest that people have in the sport.
So is Division I men's hockey coming to the U of I? You're going to hear firsthand from the man in charge.
And we have some patchy fog on the way for our forecast overnight tonight. For the rest of the evening, though, it looks to be nice as we see it on our Champaign weather window camera, part of the roofing deck on it, the Bratcher weather camera there. Taking a look at our almanac for today, we did top out with temperatures that were close to the upper 70s and low 80s. In fact, today got to 81, so right around average. Coming up, we are talking, though, about more showers and storms for our Wednesday, a dry Thursday, but then, unfortunately, more showers and storms for the weekend next.